Welcome to Week in Whiskey, October 16th. I'm your host, Mike Gill, Whiskey Ace. WhiskeyAce.com, Whiskey Ace 1, our channel. Let's get right to it. A rare limited edition bottle of the world's oldest whiskey has been stolen at a prestigious European trade fair. The precious malt, worth £385 for one nip, was one of the main attractions at the Stockholm Beer and Whiskey Festival, which was held last week in Stockholm. They're a rowdy bunch over there. Shocked exhibitors discovered the vintage Mortlach 70-year-old was lifted from a table by a thief when no one was watching. Gosh, I love Mortlach too. The attractive-looking 20cl decanter was simply taken from the tasting table of Swedish importers at the weekend. It was reported to local police, but so far no trace has been found. The thief actually left vital packaging and a certificate, a must for any serious buyer. It was just one of 162, part of a limited number of bottles made by the company under the Generations range. The distillery has asked, we don't hold out a lot of hope of that coming back, do we? Not good. The first bottle of whiskey in the world to break the six-figure price barrier was revealed today by the Dolmore Distillery, which had two bottles sell for £100,000 each. Wow. The 64-year-old Trinitas, named because there were three bottles produced, was acquired by a luxury whiskey lover in the US and a renowned whiskey investor in the UK. The third bottle of the record-breaking spirit will be sold at the Whiskey Show in London at the end of October. Organisers are keeping the exact details of the exclusive sale under wraps for the moment. Industry experts claim that if the bottle was sold by the glass in exclusive restaurants and clubs, it could fetch up to £20,000 for a typical 50ml dram. Can you imagine? Can you just imagine going in there and asking for one of those? £20,000, sir, please. Smokehead Whiskey, in association with Marshall and Lick Library, is sponsoring the greatest unsigned rock band of all time with the most coveted prize in the music industry, the Marshall Ultimate Band Contest, or for short, UBC. Launched on the 1st of October in partnership with Rock and Roll Spirit of Choice, Smokehead Whiskey, the Marshall UBC, is calling all rock gods in the making to get online and submit their music video. Not only will the winning band receive an amazing set of prizes, their music will be heard by top music industry insiders and influencers, receiving the honor of Marshall endorsement for 1 year. A full endorsement for guitar and bass players from Marshall Amplifications is sought after by top artists in the world, Slash and Jimi Hendrix to name just a couple. Lots and lots of information on this. Best thing is to go to www.marshall, MARSHALL, UBC, all one word, .com. Okay, and finally, would you like to be a whiskey maker? Yes, a lot of us would. Berry Brothers and Rudd, makers of the exceptional Glenrothes single malt Scotch whiskey, are offering a one-of-a-kind experience to select just a few. 4 passionate, promising Scotch fans will have the chance to work as an official Glenrothes whiskey maker, spending a week at the distillery in Speyside, Scotland for a whiskey adventure unlike any other. And again, there is so much information here, and I'm sure a lot of people will definitely have a go with this. You have to go to www.theglenrothes. Do you want me to pronounce that? Spell it rather. The GLENROTHES, all one word, .com/whiskeymaker, and tell the judges why you should definitely be chosen. And that is all we have, except for one piece of shocking whiskey news. This will be our last week in whiskey. It's been absolutely fantastic, but my anchor, Gillian, well, she has a huge assignment, and I also need to focus on education. This time of the year, there's lots of people out there would like me to offer whiskey workshops and education, and that's what I love to do. So, with that, you never know, we could be back, but please check Whiskey Ace 1 on our YouTube and whiskeyAce.com for lots more information. Until the next time.